Well, let's see if I can do this in just 2 takes today. I'm having to do it over because I didn't do it right. Anyway, instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create. Work, meaningful work, is your most important activity. And just to let you know, all work is meaningful. Let's talk about it on Life Notes. Well, welcome to Life Notes for 31 July 2023. Yes, I said all work is meaningful, and that's what we're going to talk about. Also, just to let you know, July the 30th was my 74th birthday, and I had a fantastic time. My middle daughter took me on a yacht cruise up to Sarasota to look at some beautiful homes and fantastic scenery. Really enjoyed herself, and a delicious meal on the yacht. Anyway, Life Notes is a labor of love. It's something that we do, we enjoy doing, and I've done it for, oh boy, at least 17 years now that we've been doing a newsletter on this subject. So I love sharing ideas with y'all on leadership, organization, and communication, how to better to interact with each other, how better to interact on the job, and how to communicate with your clientele and customers in a way that's effective and shows your true heart. This knowledge, though, didn't just drop into my mind one day. Nope, I've had 5 decades of going to conferences, workshops, seminars, listening to, oh boy, thousands of audios, reading hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books. I don't actually know how many books I've read. So, I don't know. A couple thousand. Anyway, it's taken decades of study to learn this stuff. And while I'm thinking about it, go to our website, www.patreon.com/a-step-above. Become a platinum member. For only $20 a month, you get 5 decades of all of the information that I have accumulated and I give out to you in my newsletters. You get 52 newsletters. You get a copy of every hardback book that I publish each year, and I pay for the postage. I've already published one this year, and I've got another one coming out. And you get discounts on all of these seminars and workshops that I do and any merchandise that we have. I think about a fellow that I worked with back when I was 19, just before I went in the Navy. He dug ditches. A friend of mine gave me a job digging ditches until I was deployed in the Navy. Well, we were working at one of his sites digging foundations for a new home, and I said, Henry, do you like doing this kind of work? He said, sure do. Done it for 40 years. He was like 60. Also, he could work circles around me. I was 19. Anyway, we got to talking, and I said, what are some of the aspects of the job? What are some things that you like and some things that you find challenging? He said, well, the big challenges is the root family and the rock family. And I said, root family and rock family? He said, yeah. He said, sometimes you're digging, you run into all kinds of big rocks, and sometimes you run into these big roots. You got to know how to get around them and work with them so that you can get this foundation dug. And he said, what I enjoy most is, he said, when I'm doing this, I think about what I'm building. And I said, what's that? He said, well, I'm digging this foundation so they can come in and pour the concrete, and then on that concrete, they'll build a block foundation, and then they'll build a house on top of that. So I'm making a place for people to live. So that was his motivation, man. And he was really good at it. He taught me how to work really well doing that type of work. So why do you work? To get money, put food on the table, take care of your family, buy the baby a new pair of shoes, to fulfill a dream because you have to? Do you have a long-range plan? Does it do more for you than just existing? Is the job fulfilling? If it's not, If you think you work just to work, to pay the mortgage, pay the car payment, pay the grocery bill, pay the cable bill, you missed the whole intent of why you were born into this life. Instead of worrying about what you can't control, shift your energy to what you can create. That's a quote by Roy T. Bennett. So consider why you're working. Is your work what you want to do? Do you feel fulfilled? Is it accomplishing an end other than just earning money to exist? So become aware of yourself. Does the work display your best self? Are you doing your very best on the job? And does this work help to display the talents that you have? That's important. That's why most people say that their work is unfulfilling. They don't feel like they're being their best self because of whatever, maybe they have a different vision of what their life should be. If you do, go back to school, get the education, get the skills, go to a trade school, college, or whatever it is, or find a mentor that can train you in those skills. When you talk about you don't have time, there's the kids, there's the family, there's the husband, the wife, your boss this, your co-workers that, that's all baloney. Let me tell you, my eldest daughter has 3 kids. Of course, now they're older, out of the house. However, when she started, they weren't. She has finished her bachelor's degree. She's finishing her master's within a month or so, and she's going into a doctoral program, a doctorate of alternative medicine. Does she have a full-time job? Oh yeah, it keeps her busy. Does she have duties at home? Yes. Does she spend time with her husband? Yes, she does. Does she have time to interact with her children when they need her? Yes, she does. But she has set aside blocks of time to do her studying so that she can complete her degree, which is what she wants to do. So you can find the time. We're all getting 24 hours a day. You can block out segments of time to accomplish what you want to do if you really want to do it. That's it for this week. I'll see you next week. Same time, same station.